What's going on, guys? It's Dropem back here for another video, and we'll go over the trophies from this week. And man, what a lucky week we've had. Killer trophies, rares, diamonds, of all kinds of different species. And we'll jump into it right here with a 9 legendary wild yak. Smoke that thing. Let's see how big this sucker is. Let's see. An absolute giant. 282.58. An absolute monster yak. These things here troll so much. Love to get a diamond. Let's jump into the next one. A monster level 3 whitetail. Let's see. Dropped him right there in his tracks. Let's see what this bad boy scores. Great mass. Nice little spread. 269. An absolute giant. Wish we could have got a 270s there, but we'll jump into this Puma. They say Pumas are the easiest diamonds to get in the game, but I had never got a diamond Puma up until this point. I was on my buddy's multiplayer map, and we were running it, and he's kind enough to let me have this. Right here, we put a nice shot on him. He's dropping quick. We're going to run down here and check this out, but while we're running down here, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Having a great time making it. Putting a lot more hours into the game, and let's just like and subscribe, man, and turn those post notifications on and keep watching the content, and hopefully we can get a bigger audience here. I mean, I love watching us grow, and we're growing, and that's what got to TikTok too. It's growing pretty good. But man, I'm having a blast playing this game. Pumped for the new map. I'm going to go back on my word. I don't think it's the feral goat anymore. I think, well, we know it's not. I seen it's the badger and the woodcock. And, I mean, I'm not mad about those. The badger I think would be cool, but the woodcock I'll probably never get. Ever. But a badger, it depends on how hard they are to hunt. But here we are picking up this Puma here. A nice 9 legendary Puma. Dark red. First one I've ever gotten, mountain lion, Puma, whatever you want to call them. But now we'll jump in to our diamond duck. Here we go. It's the Ferguson duck. Hunting multiplayer with my buddy here. Here we go. Nice little level 3. Dusted him with the new 22 Magnum, excuse me. But an absolute beauty there. Diamond ducks are my absolute favorite. To get a diamond duck is just so fun. Man, they don't come often. I mean, they're hard to grind. But we'll jump into this next one here. We are on Rancho here and end up running across this bighorn sheep. Well, desert bighorn sheep that looked a little different. Couldn't tell what fur type it was, honestly. I'm not familiar, don't hunt them a lot. Was just happened to be running my map and ran across this guy. And pretty stoked to get this. Never got a fur type in these. Never really hunt them. I don't even have a diamond in one, to be honest. But like I was saying earlier in the video, the new map coming. It looks open. The Red Deer rework looks great. Hopefully a new lodge coming. It looks like they teased one. With the new organization in the lodges too, I think it'll make everything a lot easier. And man, I just excited to see it all with the new map. I'm very excited for the new map. I think it'll be a great one to grind. But yeah, I think I'm going to go off on a limb though and say that the badgers are going to end up being pretty awesome to hunt. I think everyone's going to end up growing on them. I've seen a lot of people mad about the 2 new great ones. But really, I think it'll grow on a lot of people. And I mean, you can't have an awesome great one every time, in my opinion. I mean, we all got our wants. We want a Safari 2.0. We want a new lodge. But just how many hours that go into making this stuff, I bet you it's coming. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. You know, and that's just how I feel about that. And I also seen where a piebald great one whitetail is confirmed. I've seen it in a picture on one of their plaques. But here we are checking this thing out. And what are we thinking this is? Because I really didn't know until I picked it up. And it ends up being a leucistic desert bighorn sheep. Thing looks a little anorexic, but that's all right. Ends up looking really good. Did not have one of these. Was pumped to find it on my map. Still need a diamond, though. I still do need a diamond, but I'm happy with this leucistic bighorn sheep here. Put a lot of hours in this weekend. And next over, we'll jump up. And this right here was crazy because I actually set this feeder and tripod up there for a piebald level 4 moose. That was a pretty decent sized gold that I wanted that you'll see later in this video. And when I got out of the tent, I was just scanning over the mallards. And that one right there, I noticed, looks a little different. So I'm like, I'm going to get a closer look on this thing. And lo and behold, I couldn't believe what I saw. It was a melanistic female mallard. And when you can watch me take it down right here, this thing is gorgeous. Like I said, duck, rares, and diamonds are my favorite to get. And I was stoked to get this on Lake Mike. Man, I came across this. We're going to take our time getting up here to it, but wait until you see this thing. There she is. An absolute beauty of a duck. I'll get ready, lined up on it. And this moose I end up getting later is pretty crazy looking too. Get the 22 mag out and lay this girl down. And we smoke her right here in a second. I thought, well, am I gonna shoot? No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Ready and duster. Bam. Now let's go check this thing out. This thing is freaking sick. I was so pumped to get this. I was already happy with my piebald moose. And then I run up on this sucker here. And here she is. You cannot tell me that thing is not gorgeous. I love to see your guys' fur types and everything. What is your favorite? Leave it down in the comment what's your favorite fur type you have. Or it may not even be a fur type. Diamond. What do you guys like to hunt? And just anything. Leave feedback on the video, what I need to improve on, and I'm here for it. But now over here we'll jump over and see that piebald moose I was talking about. And this thing right here is a beauty. Look at that thing. I haven't really hunted moose. I was getting ready to set up on a grind on Layton. Ran across this guy and man, dusted him. But here we go. Pick this bad boy up. And just, man, the fur types and everything spitting out this week that I've gotten. Crazy week. Hopefully we can have another week like it. Got to give shout outs to my two buddies. Got one of their fur types off their maps and a diamond or two diamonds off their maps. The Puma and the Harley Quinn duck came off their maps and helped me find stuff and everything. Big shout out to those guys. They might be starting up a YouTube soon. We'll have to check them out if they do. But, and don't forget to like and subscribe like I said earlier. But here's this big old piebald moose. An absolute giant. Look at that rag. Love it. I still need a super rare though. I've never gotten a super rare when I have 800 hours into the game and almost 10,000 total kills. A bunch of whitetail kills. I think that'll be my super rare if I ever get one. But hopefully can come across one sooner or later. But that is it for this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications.